Hi everybody, it's Alex Tennis. Today we're gonna review the Yonex Polytour Fire. Let's do it. So the Yonex Polytour Fire should be a really firm string that should last a very long time. And I would say that this string really gives a different opinion to a lot of players. I've seen many reviews where the players were telling that this string was one of the best that they ever tried. And I've seen also reviews where the reviewers were saying that it was the worst string that they ever tried. And I feel like one of those reasons is because the coating of this string is kind of weird. You like it or you don't. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. But the thing that I really want to do is not only saying what I think about this string, but for which player this string is meant, and are you the type of player that could like the Yonex Polytour Fire. So the Yonex Polytour Fire is a round poly string. This string is really allowing the extra power, but without lacking any control. How they can do it? They have written it on the back of the package. So they said the benefit is the swift string recovery upon impact allows for powerful penetration soft. So the snapback of this string should do it all. So let's see if I'm gonna like it or not. Let's go on the court. Alright, on the court with the Yonex Polytour Fire. First of all, I have to say I'm kind of surprised how this string, yes, creates, I would say, some spin, but at the same time, I feel like it should benefit more players that loves to hit flat shot. It's a really firm string, but you know, at the same time, this string is kind of in between. So it's a firm string that for me personally is not creating any arm issues, but for some people it can create some arm issues. But at the same time, it creates no spin, but just a bit of spin sometimes. So it's really an in between, I would say. Now, one thing that I really like with this string is when you're on the defensive side of a point. It's really easy to get out of this type of situation when you're playing with the Yonex Polytour strike. So really a solid point for that. Overall, for the serve, I would say that it's pretty good for flat serve, and I would say okay for every spin serve, so a kick or a slice, but it's not meant for that. So sometimes I was doing double fault, not only because of the string, but part due to the string. And yeah, most of the time it was because, you know, I was not creating enough spin with the Yonex Polytour Fire. I highly recommend to just try different tension because, you know, at 55, this string can really feel firm with no spin. And for example, at 48, it could feel a bit more easy to play with. And I feel like the snapback is really better. All right, so finally, I would say that I like this string. You know, it's a pretty cool string. It has a lot of control. I would say a fairly good access to spin. It has a lot of great touch, but I found that it was easier to play with this string when you're facing opponents that has a big flat shot that really goes through the court, and that you just need to put the racket there and the string is gonna do the job. But I've also tried this string when I was playing on clay court, and was a bit tougher to go with that, you know, big kick or that big high ball with a lot of spin. So I would recommend this string to every player that loves to hit flat shot, big flat shot, and that wants a control oriented string. So players that likes, for example, the Cyclone Confidential could be an option. You know, every kind of stiff poly could be an option, you know, to try to switch to this one. So would I make the switch to this one? No, but I would say that it's just a fun string to play with it, and I would definitely recommend a bit more this string to the customer that comes to Racquetville, the shop where I work at. So that's it for the video. Hope you have liked it. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe, and see you next time. Bye bye.